Hi guys, this is Galaxy Girl. Sorry about the audio issue in the last video. I think I fixed the problem this time finally. I'm still on my way over to the my city, but I found something really cool that I wanted to share with you. So I found this village, and I'm kind of lost, to be honest. If I look at my map, I'm at the top of the left side corner there, and I'm not even on this map. So I think what happened was I must have transferred maps right at the corners. Like, I don't know if it makes sense, but if you had these maps on an item frame and you had like a cube, so four sorry, let's kind of try to do a visualization here. So we have, let's say, an item frame here, and here and here, and I put my maps up. The maps are going to be here and here. So when I was traveling, I traveled right along the corner of the map, which is why I think I'm a little bit lost right now. So right now I'm technically like over here. So if I keep walking in this direction, I think it would help. I hope that cleared things up. I don't have item frames right now, but I did want to show you this really cool thing. So I was walking over to this village, and I was going to check out the treasure chest and maybe loot the village. I don't know. I'm still deciding. But I saw this perfect desert temple in the distance, and it kind of just like emerged out of nothing, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because I know I did a previous video on desert temples, but this area looks so interesting. If you look down here, we've got like all of the sand collapsed, and it looks perfect, like a perfect desert desert landscape here. And I don't think I actually have been to this desert temple before, so I just thought maybe I'd loot it again. Oh, look, there's another village. So there's two villages really close together. There's one there and there's one over here. That's interesting too. So this might be a good place to set up a base, just because it's so... Oh, and look, there's one of those watchtowers. Okay, so we've got a really interesting area here. Lots of stuff to explore in this video. I hope you don't mind that it's a bit scattered and all over the place. I'm kind of exploring this area with you. So I'm finding all this stuff randomly as we're walking towards this desert temple. But yeah, I think this temple is so cool. The only way to get to it is by boat, apparently. Let's give it a try. And we might need to knock down the first... My inventory, unfortunately, is very full, so I don't know how much I'm actually going to be looting today. But let's take a look and see what they have. So remember, we're trying to avoid the trap that's at the bottom of this temple, and I kind of need a little bit more light down here. So I'm going to break away at this. There we go. Remember that pressure plate's going to set off the TNT, so let's get rid of that. Yeah, this is a little nerve-wracking. Okay, there we go. Now we're safe. Now we can easily loot all this TNT if we want, and the treasure chests. And what I like to do is I like to pick up everything because we're going to need some blocks to get back out. Okay, so we've got sand, some bones, some rotten flesh. I think I'm going to leave the rotten... Well, yeah, I'm going to leave the rotten flesh behind. I don't really need it right now for anything. I know you're supposed to use it for potions and stuff, but I'm pretty good for now. And it's taking up a lot of space in my knapsack here. So I think I'm going to take the sand instead so I can get out. Looks like there might be more sand. Bones again. So nothing really cool. Over here, bones. Okay, so we kind of, we're out of luck in this one. Unfortunately, we didn't really get that much stuff. Take that. I'll put that back, and I think I'll put that back. Okay, so let's get out of here. That's okay. I mean, like, you're not going to get awesome stuff every single time you loot a temple, but this one was just so amazing from the outside. I thought we would have amazing stuff on the inside too, but it didn't work out that way. So it looks like we don't have enough blocks. I'm going to cut down a little bit there and just fill in that, and here we are. So the next thing I wanted to explore, if we can get back to our boat, is that Watchtower over there. And just as a reminder, I'm on peaceful mode, so there's no mobs there. I know, like, if you're in survival, you don't want to approach this place unless you're well equipped with, a weapon and some decent armor. Right now I'm just wearing armor that I think looks pretty, and it has, like, I've got respiratory status on my cap, I think, like my helmet, so it's just to help me breathe underwater a bit better because I like to explore a lot. But let's take a look. So it looks like they've set up like a storage facility here with pumpkins. Over here, sometimes there's a golem in here. He gets trapped and I let him free just because it's, a nice thing to do. And oh, so like over here, for example. So I feel kind of bad for this guy. He was taken hostage. You have to be careful not to hit him or else he's going to attack you. So there you go. Run free. Let's see what we have over here. So we have another trap. These are really cool. I'd like to put these up by my my house, but they're jack-o'-lanterns, and it's actually really easy to carve a pumpkin. I can show you that in another video. But it just takes 3 of these dark oak fence, 1 haystack or hay barrel, and then up here we have a jack-o'-lantern. And yeah, so that's it for the outside. Let's check out the inside. These are fairly empty. I believe there is 1 treasure chest, but yeah, they're pretty empty until you get to the top. And even still, when you reach the top, most times I don't get that great of a loot. But let's see what we get here. So yeah, we got like some dark oak planks. We have some wheat and a lot of arrows. I'll take the arrows because I need some. I can make my own, but it's okay. Bottle of enchanting, that's fine. I'll leave it there. Oh, and I'll probably leave this here too. So yeah, that's it. The other cool thing that I usually loot from this place is I take off the banners. And I keep the banners and I can hang them up by my own place. Again, I'm on peaceful mode, so I don't know if that means anything. Like if you're hanging up one of the enemy banners by your place, you might get attacked. I don't know. But this is what they look like. So it's a cool banner. I'm going to leave this one here. But yeah, sometimes I take those. Let's go investigate those other villages. Yeah, this looks so awesome from the outside, especially since it's sitting in water. It's a pretty amazing temple. So you get the whole view of it too. So yeah, I think I'm going to end up probably building a base here at some point, just maybe like a train station, so I can hop out and trade with the villagers here and then enjoy the area a bit, especially like I'm going to be connecting all these villagers together, if I can, with a railway track. So we can maybe expand on this village a bit in the future. Maybe not the near future, but in the future. I've got a few more other projects I'm working on. So it looks like just like a typical meadow village. All of the villagers are gathered here at the end of the day, the beginning of the day and the end of the day. I think it's the beginning of the day still, so. Yeah, nothing really special here, it looks like. I mean, sometimes I loot the treasure chests, but I think for now I'm just going to keep it the way it is because it's kind of perfect, and maybe one day I'll come back and check things out. So I guess I'll just keep playing. If you want to play along with me, that's great. Let me check my map. So it looks like, yes, so we finally started to come across on this map now, and hopefully this is the last map, because after this I have no more maps in my inventory. So I don't know what's going to happen after this. I don't really remember if I created another base and put maps in there too, but we'll find out. But it looks like we're going to come across another Badlands. So usually on the maps, if you take a look at them, you can kind of see where villages might be. It's those little brown dots are sometimes villages, or at least special features in the landscape. And you can also write down the coordinates. So I was thinking of getting a book and maybe writing down all the coordinates of the villages that I actually happen to come across. And then when I'm building my train tracks, I'll know where they are, and then I can connect them all together. So it looks like I traveled through here at one point. So I'm just looking for clues now. Sometimes I leave random chests around filled with stuff. And if that's the, because your inventory does fill up fast. If that's the case, I'll probably pick up the stuff along the way. This would look like a good place for like a castle or something because it's so well protected. Let me check my map. We're still going in the right direction. Oh, it looks like there's another shipwreck over there, but I probably already looted it. And it's going to get dark soon, unfortunately. So I guess it was the afternoon when those villagers were meeting. Oh, it looks like there's an underwater temple here. I don't know if you guys can see that easily. But I usually jump in and just grab the treasure chest that's in there too. And I think I'll call that quits for today because, oops. Yeah, I think I'll call that quits for today because the visibility is getting a little bit low. But thanks. I hope next video we'll be able to see my city and I can give you a tour of that if I can make it back there. Okay, bye.